A relic from a glorious time when our culture shined as a constellation. The celestial array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
Oh, look at this. This looks fucking badass. Meow. Core hall. Shakuras. I could go to Shakuras, which is the homeworld of the Dark Templar, or actually go to Core Hole, where I'm supposed to be going. I don't know why I'd go to Shakuras. Unless there's, like, something there. I don't know, does it? Any more information?
Aiur is lost
There you go,
once more. My great vision of reclamation left in ruins. This shall not stand. The Terrans of Core Hall have in their possession the Zelnaga Keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the Keystone to us.
Alright, let's check this. What does this say?
The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Okay. So I can go there and... Population 194 million free Protoss. Holy shit. That is... Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of guys. This is how many humans? 6 billion humans. That's a lot of humans. Let's, Alright. We're gonna go to Shakuras. We'll find the Dark Templar. And then we'll go to Core Hole.
Is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Aiur has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Hierarch, before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff to look at. Let's have a chat with Karax.
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other faithsmiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
That guy, like, has a cool bony beard thing. Communicator.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Aiur when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the collar to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
It's a sad time. War Council. These guys are dope. Look at them with the big spear blade
A
things.
preserver, released from stasis. She still bears her nerve cords. She is tethered to the collar.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control Hukalla's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here.
This is presumably upgrades and stuff.
The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready.
Well, let's have a chat with her first.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique, trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
Are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Aiur. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours.
Just love these little guys going along in the background. Doopy doopy doo. Doopy doopy doo. Doopy doopy doo. Doopy doopy doo. Anyway.
The assembly panel allows you to customize your army based on the Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles. These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change.
Charge. Let's charge. Whirlwind. Deals 10 damage per second to all nearby enemy ground units for 3 seconds. Centurion.
Shadow Guard waits.
Charges through friendly units to intercept ground units. Briefly stuns enemy ground units. Kind of cool. But these guys have... Look at these fucking axe things they have. Right, Stalker. Briefly regenerates shields after teleporting. Deals bonus damage to armored units. Enhanced damage, range and life. Deals bonus damage to armored units. And it's a Dragoon. Look at it. Dragoon. Pew. 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 Alright, fine. Dragoon and Zealot. Let's go to the bridge. Celestial already.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Well then. Let's go, shall we?
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Alright. Try to.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
I bask in the twilight.
These vaults hold the city's last energy reserves. Claiming them should aid you in the fight ahead.
Indeed. Completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power. There are 2 vaults left in the city.
Will comply.
Alright.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher.
Avoid Thrasher.
By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Karax, are any of the Spear of Adun's weapon systems ready for use?
Orbital strike is online. Designating targets.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Mm. Skadoosh.
The Thrasher has been weakened. Warriors, move in and seal its fate.
Right. Myself.
I am but
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Adun's command panel, Hierarch.
the blade.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
I bask in the twilight.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay.
The darkness. What would you ask?
What would you
From the shadows,
You have not enough minerals.
Or Vespine? Not enough anything. Okay.
I bask in the twilight. From the shadows,
So I know this time around that there is
by the void.
there's an expansion up there, which I would like to take. attacking
Shore
coming.
up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
The darkness rides. From the shadows I come. By the void. I am in
Alright, so that. Just keep building probies.
what you ask of us.
All that.
Adun. I will comply. I am but a phantom.
Get wrecked. Yeah.
The Zerg have extensively fortified this area. An orbital strike would help us break through their defenses.
Yeah, it did.
From the shadows
Another thingy over there, which I'll orbital strike in a second.
I am but a phantom. I am the blade of the Narazine. Clever.
A second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
Over there. Gateway. Can I build cannons? I can. That means I probably should.
Nasbiru.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
See any overseers here? That's good.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
I am the blade of the Narazine.
Ooh.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating. You require more Vespene gas.
From the shadows
Right. Get back over here.
I am the blade of the Narazine. By the
Seems they were preparing an attack upon us and then we would just destroy it. Oh, wow. Survived with one hit left. And then destroy it. There we go. Whew. Alright.
You require more Vespene. You must construct additional pylons.
from the shadows.
Let's construct additional pylons apparently. So let's do that.
Battle is upon us.
Oh, what are you doing?
I am intrigued. I am the blade of the Narazine. I am but a phantom. Adun.
God, dude.
By the void. I am intrigued.
Whoa.
I
Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
That should buy the conduit more time.
Kind of amusing just watching them chase them around.
From the shadows,
Some little proby. Come friend.
darkness lies.
Goes.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Narazine,
Oh.
I will comply.
Oh.
I am but a phantom. Base is under attack.
I can build those shield regenerating majigs, can't I? Yeah, shield batteries. Finish off this museless over here just because.
Engaging foe.
Shield battery.
The darkness rises.
Do want to come over here and take this though. Ooh, they're apparently going through the middle, which is fine, maybe.
I am the
Ooh,
Narazine.
whatever. Skadoosh!
What would you ask of us? Fear is an illusion. We seek our service. By the void.
Okay, that doobly, I guess.
I am the blade.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Right, it's going significantly better this time, I think. You stay there. Half of you. Do calm you. Queue up there, and both of you. Oh. Oh.
Another Thrasher failed. Is there no end to these abominations?
him up. Yeah.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
Okay. At this point I just want 2 warping pylons because I've got a big enough army that I really don't need the orbital strike thing for the most part, I think. It's just useful to be able to warp in
We are
pylons.
recovering the last solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
Yay.
Artanis, another Void Thrasher has been summoned. This one is in the heart of the city.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Fear is an illusion.
We embrace the glory of battle.
The dark engaging foe. Engaging foe.
So let's
Engaging foe.
Well done, brave warriors. Amon's thrashers are no match for the Templar.
it's true.
We embrace the glory of
Yeah, I'm not- Wreck 'em.
upgrade complete.
Did it.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Easy game, easy life. Close call. What was that? About letting the warp conduit drop below 2,000 life. Not that close a call. Jump the gun. 3 all Protoss launch bays before the last Void Thrasher. Oh, I was really close to doing that actually. Cool. I got all my solo right. Issued 5 orbital strikes.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Aiur's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Aiur.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Aiur. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.